This safety video is brought to you by Jinking Engineering and Construction Private Limited. Our objectives: to illustrate the safe work procedures that operators of mobile elevated work platforms should adhere to when using the machinery. Provide operators with essential information regarding the primary hazards that may arise and the necessary control measures to be implemented when utilizing mobile elevated work platforms. Part 1. Application stage. Step 1. During the toolbox meeting, the supervisor provides instructions to the scissor lift operator, who is also responsible for plastering the ceiling. It is emphasized that maintaining good housekeeping at all times is essential before starting the work. Step 2. The operator proceeds to conduct an inspection of the scissor lift by utilizing the daily operator checklist at the designated location where the scissor lift is parked. Step 3. The operator proceeds to request and apply for a permit to work from the supervisor in order to utilize the MEWP. The supervisor will ensure that the checklist is promptly reviewed and verified before proceeding with the application process. Part 2. Permit to work or PTW evaluation stage. After the supervisor applied the permit to work, safety assessors will then receive the notification and proceed to assess the work at height activity before evaluating the permit to work through the ePermit app. Part 3. Permit to work approval stage. Once the application is sent, it will be received by the authorized manager, who will be notified through the safety app. The authorized manager will carefully review the application to ensure that all safety requirements and guidelines are met before approving the application for the use of the MEWP. Part 4. Key collection. Once the application is approved by the authorized manager, the operator will proceed to the guardhouse where the key controller is stationed. The operator will present the daily operator checklist, which includes the general safety check, along with the permit to work, to the key controller. The key controller will verify the operator's authorization by checking the operator's details displayed at the guardhouse. Furthermore, the key controller will cross-reference the PTW for working at height through the safety app system to ensure that all necessary compliance and safety requirements are met before handing over the key to the operator. Part 6. Functional check of MEWP. Step 1. Preparation and commencement of work. The operator conducts a functional check of the scissor lift by using the daily operator checklist to ensure all components and safety features are in proper working condition. Once the functional check is completed, the operator proceeds to operate the scissor lift and moves it to the designated work location or work site. Step 2. Both the operator and supervisor collaborate to barricade the work area using full barricades that leave no gaps in between. They also prominently display warning signage to alert others of the ongoing work and to ensure that the area is clearly marked as restricted and hazardous. Step 3. Performing MEWP, the right and wrong approaches. The operator has just performed a wrong approach by getting onto the main deck without ensuring the access gate is securely latched. The operator made another mistake by failing to secure himself to the barrier in case he falls over the platform. The operator should refrain from handing off the key of any machinery, including MEWPs, to others, especially if the recipient is not trained or certified to operate the equipment. This practice is crucial to mitigate risks and ensure the safety of both the receiver and other workers in the work area. The operator made another mistake by forgetting to remove the key from the scissor lift before leaving. It is crucial to always remove the key from the equipment to prevent unauthorized use and ensure the safety of the MEWP. Operating the scissor lift without lowering it is an unsafe practice and should be avoided. It is essential to follow proper procedures and guidelines when using a scissor lift, which includes lowering the lift to a safe position before attempting to drive it. Failing to lower the lift can result in an increased risk of collisions, instability, and accidents. Always prioritize safety and adhere to the recommended operating procedures for the specific equipment being used. Failure to wear personal protective equipment, PPE, is strictly prohibited when using a mobile elevated work platform, MEWP, at all times. It is essential for operators to wear the required PPE, such as a harness, helmet, safety glasses, and any other necessary protective gear, to ensure their personal safety and minimize the risk of accidents or injuries while operating the MEWP. Adherence to PPE requirements is crucial for maintaining a safe working environment and preventing potential hazards. Part 7. Operator leaving for lunch or breaks. Step 1. Before leaving the MEWP unattended, ensure that it is properly secured. Lower the platform to its lowest position and engage the parking brake. Shut off the ignition of your MEWP. Take the key with you when leaving the MEWP to prevent unauthorized use during your absence. Part 8. Ending of work. Before ending the day's work, it is mandatory to do the following. Before leaving the workplace, lower the platform to its lowest position and engage the parking brake. Ensure that the MEWP is returned securely and parked in the designated area. Collect and properly store all tools and equipment used during the work. Ensure they are safely secured and not left loose on the platform or work area. Clean up the work area by removing any debris, materials, or waste generated during the work. Maintain good housekeeping by leaving the work area clean and free from hazards. Step 2. Prior to leaving the work site, it is strictly required for the operator to return the MEWP key at the guardhouse and sign out on the log sheet with the key controller. Thank you for watching. Safety is the utmost priority. Always remember, safety first. This safety video is brought to you by Jinking Engineering and Construction Private Limited.